Hachette Audio presents The Lascar's Dagger, written by Glenda Larke, read by Damron. For my agent, Dorothy Lumley, to whom I owe more than I can possibly say. 1 year before. The youth ran, running as he'd never run before, racing time itself down the beach. White coral sands scudded under his bare feet, muscled arms pumped, breath labored. He raced, yet his mind screamed at him all the while, "You'll be too late, too late." He sailed over the fallen trunk of a coconut palm, leapt the sun-whitened driftwood of a forest giant, splashed through a stream trickling to the sea. Too late, too late. Out of the corner of his eye, he glimpsed the ship anchored in the lagoon, sails furled, prow swinging to meet the incoming tide. His mind refused to consider it, refused to absorb the significance of the rowing boat drawn up on the sand of the far curve of the beach. My fault. All my fault. At the edge of Bataguli Bay, where the coastline was heaped with marbled boulders, he turned away from the sea, his feet flying from sand to forest track as if speed could halt the disaster his foolish words had nudged into motion. Air rasped into his lungs, pain lanced his side. Don't give up. There's always a chance. The path curled upwards through the trees. The canopy thickened to dim the light and block the breeze. Roots knobbled the path, but his footing was sure. He labored on, sweat pouring over his bare torso to soak the waist of his sarong. The burst of a gunshot. A single explosion splintered into tens of echoes, each reverberation a promise of horror. Startled birds rose around him, bursting from the undergrowth and branches, their calls spreading their panic. He sped up, not knowing until then that greater speed was possible, but taking hope from the lack of any further gunshots. And then, much later, a scream, a human scream of anguish. It crushed him, that anguish, as it disintegrated all hope. Too late. Yet still he ran, long past his normal.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?